Yeah.
Okay. So the next relative pronoun we use, that is that. And this is the only relative pronoun where you cannot use with commas. We don't use it because, as I told you earlier, it's not non-defining one, clear? It's only defining. No commas is used. So that can replace with both who and which. Clear? We can use it with both. Like to replace, if you don't want to use who, as I told you, the flexible but restricted pronoun. Can you see? Flexible but restricted. What I mean by flexible restricted, you can use that, clear, it can replace both who and which instead of both, but only in defining clauses. Only in defining clauses. Not clear, no commas. It cannot be used in non-defining clauses. We cannot. This is the only one. This is the only relative pronoun that we cannot use, clear, and non-defining clauses. The first usage, defining no commas for things, yes. Like policies that ignore inequality often fail. Defining, clear, no comma for people, yes. For people we can use. Like the same we use which. For people who we can use, yes. Use. Like or use who. You can either use that or you can use who. People that exercise regularly. Who? People. That, clear? We can also say people who exercise. People who exercise or people that exercise, both are same. Regularly live longer. But and non-defining with commas, no, never. You can never use it. We cannot say London. That is the UK capital. Clear? London. That is no. You can say which, but not that. That cannot be used with non-defining. Non-defining means with non-essential information, you can never use it. And after a preposition, never use it. Like, can you see N? N is preposition, so after preposition, we never use it. After that, we use only which. That test, if you can clear that test. Wait for a while, के recording. Am I visible? Okay. So that test, if you can put comma before the relative pronoun, you cannot use that. Use who or which instead. Then after that, we have whose, and you do understand whose is used for what position clauses. Whose shows position. It answers the question belonging to whom. Whose. Like, for example, if I ask you, whose pen is this? Clear? Whose pen is this? Or belonging to what? Or belonging to whom? It can refer to people or thing. Belonging to whom? People. Belonging to what? That's thing. A comma, clear? A common surprise to learners. Look, usage number one. What is that? Possession by people. As I told you, it can be used for both things or people. Workers whose jobs are automated face urgent training needs. Children whose parents. Look, there's the ownership. Children's parents. Children whose parents read to them develop stronger vocabulary. Citizens whose rights, citizens' rights, are violated should have legal recourse. And then we have number two, possession by things or organizations. Companies. Now, can you see companies? Whose environmental policies? Whose environmental policies? Companies' environment are weak should face stricter regulation. A country whose education system is fundamental will struggle economically. And then we can difference between whose and who. Whose, clear, versus who is. So, and this is who is short form. So workers who is jobs, clear? Who is jobs are automated. Now we can never say after this that of is. We can never use it. Never use after who is. We can simply say what? The right one can be what? Whose. Workers, who job? No. Whose job? Who is job? No, that's wrong. Whose job are automated. So whose, because whose is used for position and who is used in different meaning. Children, who is parents? Again, this is wrong. What we can say, whose parents? And then it comes about where you do understand, Claire, introduces relative class about a place, city, country, region, or any physical or conceptual location. One of the most underused and most rewarded pronouns because we use it everywhere. Number one, cities, countries, and regions. Cities where public transport is reliable, see lower car ownership. So we can say where. Relative pronoun, defining one. Why defining? Because we don't have any comma. Countries where education is free tend to have higher graduation rates. Rural areas where internet access is limited. Can you see, you people, while writing, you people can use it. If you refer to any place, you can refer to relative pronoun where. And then we can use it for workshops, schools, institutions, workplaces where employees feel valued, report higher productivity. Schools where creativity is encouraged. Can you see where? Schools where creativity is encouraged produce more innovative graduates. And third one, conceptual places, situations, fields, areas. We live in an age, can you see, conceptual, in an age where information is abundant but attention is scarce. Modern medicine has reached a stage where personalized treatment is impossible. So where can replace and which, but where sounds more natural and modern. So this where, what we use, Claire, you can also use which instead of that. But try to use for places, not which. You can use where. When it comes about time, we use when. Time clauses. When introduces a relative clause about a time period, a year, decade, century, era, moment, or stage. Usage number one, specific historical periods. In 1990s was a decade when the Industrial Revolution was a period when mass production transformed economies. Stages of life or development. Adolescence is a stage when young people form lasting habits. Early childhood is a phase when language acquisition is most rapid. Third one, specific events. The 2008 financial crisis was a moment when, because that refers to a time. The COVID-19 pandemic was a time when remote work became mainstream. So defining words and non-defining, the band 7 plus is a distinction, clear? So the single distinction is what separates band 7 from band 8 GRA. It is punctuation rule, meaning rule, and style rule, and all one. So information type, we can say essential, number one. Defining, essential, identifies which one. Non-extra aids bonus information. Non-defining, that's non-essential information. Defining, essential information. Commas, for defining, we don't use any comma. But for non-defining, we use two commas. And then can we use that? Yes. But for this one, we cannot use that. That is only one, that's defining one. That cannot be used for non-defining as we studied. And then removable, no, meaning collapses. मीनिंग कंप्लीटली कोलैप्सिस फॉर डिफाइनिंग वन, ये तो जरूरी है, लेकिन हमारे पास नॉन डिफाइनिंग में हम ये रिमूव कर सकते हैं. सेंटेंस स्टिल वर्क्स एज आई टोल्ड यू, क्लियर, कि विच अगर दो कामस के बीच से हटा भी दे तो जुमला फिर मुकम्मल मीनिंग दे रहा है. फ्रीक्वेंट एंड टक्स टू, मोस्ट कॉमन, 5 6 पॉसिबल, पावरफुल बट रेयर. एक दो ये आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, बाकी ये बहुत ज्यादा है इसका इस्तेमाल. साइड बाय साइड अब देखिए यहां पे डिफाइनिंग एंड अनडिफाइनिंग विथ नो कामास एंड विथ कामास. स्टूडेंट हु अटेंड regularly perform better. Tells which students? Those students that perform regularly. My teacher who studied at Oxford is exceptional. Bonus information. Already know which teacher. अब इसमें इसकी जरूरत नहीं है हमारे पास इन अल्फाज की, क्योंकि माई टीचर, आप अपने टीचर के बारे में बोल रहे हैं. तो इसके अगर इस्तेमाल किया तो वेल एंड गुड, ना इस्तेमाल करे तो कोई इशू नहीं है, क्योंकि ये नॉन डिफाइनिंग है. लेकिन नॉन डिफाइनिंग में कामास बहुत जरूरी है. Policies that ignore inequality often fail. Specifies which policies. But the 1948 NHS reform, which transformed British healthcare, remains influential. extra historical information. Cities where transport is reliable see lower car use, identifies which cities. Tokyo, where I live for 20 years, has the world's busiest train system. Now, do you think like we need this one? We don't need. Yet, if Tokyo has the world's best train system, even if I don't use where I live for 2 years, so still it conveys complete meaning. It doesn't collapse. So removal test and how to choose. Try removing the relative clauses if essential meaning is lost. Defining no commas if sentence still works. Non-defining use commas. Is this clear? Hello?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
Yes, sir.
so here's a paragraph for you people. Can you just read a paragraph? Give it a read, please. This is the paragraph. Have you read it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, if you just focus, clear the first one. Rural communities that lack, what that lack, तो relative pronoun हमने defining वाला इस्तेमाल किया ना, ये defining वाला है, तो इसीलिए we don't have any commas. अब अगर यहाँ पे नीचे आ जाए, and children raised in such areas often have fewer chances to develop digital skills, तो ये एक मुकम्मल जुमला है ना, ये तो जुमला मुकम्मल है. तो हम another one like to modify clear complete class which are now essential, तो इसलिए हमने एक कामा लगाया. क्यों एक कामा? क्योंकि हम एक नाउन को रेफर नहीं कर रहे, वी आर रेफरिंग बैक टू द एंटायर सेंटेंस. समझ रहे? अब यहां पे देखे ये वाला एस्टोनिया which has invested heavily in nationwide connectivity. Who? This one demonstrates that. अब यहां पे देखे ये नॉन एसेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन है, तो दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव पुट व्हाट डबल कामास. अब इवन इन रिमोट रीजन्स, तो जगह है तो इसीलिए मैंने क्या लिखा वेयर पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी इज लो. So over this citizen workers whose skills. तो कैन यू सी कि कितने हमने relative pronouns इसमें इस्तेमाल किए. So if you know how to use relative pronouns, so these relative pronouns connects और आपके जुमले बेहतर बनेंगे जबरदस्त तरीके से. An examiner is going to mark you with high band. Is this clear?
Sir,
जी.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, right. So defining, do you think like we use comma with defining class, with defining
No.
relative pronoun? No. तो इसीलिए हम नहीं
No.
इस्तेमाल कर सकते क्योंकि डिफाइनिंग है. जहां पर भी डिफाइनिंग प्रोनाउन रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन होगा वहां पे हमने नहीं इस्तेमाल करना. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली डिफाइनिंग, यहाँ पे देखिए इस नाउन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, वो ये डिफाइनिंग है. अगर हम इस दैट को हटा दे तो जुमला कोलैप्स होगा. अब यहाँ पे दूसरा वाला ये देखिए वेयर. अब ये दैट है, मतलब वेयर है. कैन यू सी इज इट डिफाइनिंग और नॉन डिफाइनिंग?
Define.
इट्स
No
डिफाइनिंग.
define.
तो डिफाइनिंग है तो हम नहीं इस्तेमाल. अब यहाँ पे हुज जो है ये डिफाइनिंग है. डिफाइनिंग का मतलब ये है कि जरूरी हिस्सा है ये. अगर ये हम हटा दे तो फिर जुमला मुकम्मल नहीं रहता. अब यहाँ पे हमने यहाँ पे कामा इस्तेमाल किया हुआ है यहाँ पर और ये यहाँ पर. ये क्यों इस्तेमाल किया? क्योंकि ये जो इंफॉर्मेशन है जो बीच वाला है, जिस तरीके से मैंने यहाँ पे आप लोग को जुमला बना के दिया, ये नॉन डिफाइनिंग है, गैर जरूरी है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने कहा कि फरीद साफी, क्लियर, मैंने क्या कहा, कामा द फाउंडर ऑफ साफी आइल्स स्टूडियो, कामा लिव्स इन पिशावर। तो अब मुझे बताए, अब मैं दूसरा जुमला ये फरीद साफी लिव्स इन पिशावर। अब दोनों जुमलों में देखे, ये जो इंफॉर्मेशन ये गैर जरूरी है कि नहीं है, मतलब एक्स्ट्रा है ना, अगर हो तो बेहतर है, ना हो तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। तो इसीलिए हम फिर यहां पे कामा लगाएंगे, इसे हम कहते हैं नॉन डिफाइनिंग। ये नॉन डिफाइनिंग है।
But sir, actually, but here there is no the relative pronoun.
या हम यहां पे क्या लिखेंगे, हु, ठीक है,
Yeah,
हु
to
इज
the
द,
founder.
तो
Whose
यहां पे,
we cannot write.
सॉरी,
Whose?
देखिए अब नहीं, हुज नहीं लिख सकते ना, क्योंकि हम यहां पे
Because
कैन
this
वी
is
यूज
not the
हुज,
perfect.
लेट मी आस्क यू,
Okay.
कैन वी यूज हुज?
No, we cannot use because this is for the position, not.
एग्जैक्टली, एग्जैक्टली, अब मैं ये लिखूं, फरीद साफी, क्लियर, हुज जॉब, क्लियर, हुज जॉब इज एट साफी आई स्टूडियो, क्लियर। अब यहां पे देखिए, हुज जॉब, फरीद साफी हुज जॉब, अब ये ऑनरशिप आए कि नहीं,
Yeah,
तो यहां पे पर हम हुज लिख सकते हैं।
got it.
समझ रहे हैं ना आप लोग? तो आप लोगों ने ये
Yeah, yeah.
देखना है, यू पीपल आर सपोज टू बी वेरी केयरफुल, कि मतलब ये डिफाइनिंग क्लास है कि नॉन डिफाइनिंग है। अब ये नॉन डिफाइनिंग है, तो नॉन डिफाइनिंग में हम नहीं लिख सकते। अच्छा, अब जरूरी बात ये कि लाइक इफ यू जस्ट फोकस द लास्ट वन, दिस सेंटेंस, दिस वन, so I have used only one comma, but here I have used two commas. ये नॉन डिफाइनिंग है, लेकिन ये तो डिफाइनिंग है ना, इसमें तो मतलब ये पूरे जुमले को ये एक क्लास को रिप्रेजेंट रेफर कर रहा है। सो दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव पुट ओनली वन कामा, बिकॉज दिस सेंटेंस, दिस क्लास रेफर्स टू द प्रीवियस क्लास। अब यहां पे तो एक वर्ड को रेफर कर रहा है ना, इट रेफर्स ओनली टू अ सिंगल वर्ड। समझ रहे?
Yeah,
तो अगर
yeah,
एक
yeah.
वर्ड को रेफर कर रहे तो फिर डिफाइनिंग होगा, लेकिन अगर पूरे सेंटेंस को ये रेफर करे तो फिर सिर्फ एक कामा, विच से पहले हमने सिर्फ एक कामा लगाना है।
Yes.
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस प्लीज? Any other questions from anyone?
No, sir, it's okay.